Hey guys, welcome back to yet another 1 week 1 palette. This week I did the Riviera Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Now going into this, I will say I had used it before. I literally had hit pan on the white, so it's not like it was a new palette for me that I've never used before. But saying at the same time, I hadn't used all the shades yet going into it. So it's kind of half new, half something I had. I got it last Christmas from one of my best friends, which is amazing. Like, literally love him for it. Like, yeah. So it is kind of a sentimental palette to me. So there's no way I'll ever get rid of it. Even if everything breaks and there's nothing left in this, I'll just be keeping this. Because that's the kind of person I am. I hold on to everything. I'm a hoarder. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm already on 3 palettes on this channel. And there's a lot more to come. I will not, if I do one video every single week, I will not be done this time next year with this series. So that gives you a bit of an indication of how many palettes are to come. I will say I'm going to do a tutorial on this look. Stupid me, forgot to record the first part of it. And I will say I dipped into, I think it's called State, to set my lid. And then I started off with this. And then from there on, I recorded. So yes. Like always, I'm going to talk you through the week. Talk you through the tutorial first and talk you through the week of the looks I've done. Then I'll hand you over to Katina and she will let you know what I think of this palette. So let's get into the tutorial. So the first shade I actually went to do was the peach, but I forgot. So I went into the purple to create this winged look and blended it out very slowly at a time because there's a very pigmented purple.
How's it working for
Then I
us?
went into this mustardy yellow to blend that out. It was a beautiful transition color, to be honest. Then I went in with the yellow gold shimmer. As you can see, I went first. It didn't really come on, but then there it goes. It went all over that lid. Then I went in with the like browny purpley plum color, stunning color. Then it went in again with a little bit to blend in to more purple. Now I'm talking purpley, sorry. Then again purple underneath the waterline. Then back into the purple again to make a purple liner on the inner corner. And then that is the look done. Week. It is probably my favorite one because it's just beautiful colors, beautiful tones, and it's the one that inspired this whole video. This is the second one. It was the pinks. It stained my lids, but it was still very stunning, to be fair. And just they all performed beautifully. This was a beautiful one with the plummy purple, with the more golden and gold, and the yellow stunning all together. Love this one. The blues working together with the white liner and the purples. Honestly, probably my favorite one of the entire week. It was so stunning. I unfortunately did not get to wear it out.
How can I lift it? With that impossible density. We're going to find your crew and work out why this is so important.
And then the gold wing liner moment, which was really beautiful, really fun to do. And then finally, the lens illustrator at the start of this video. And now I'm going to hand you over to Miss Katina Slimes to tell you how I thought of the palette.
You'd allow me, I'm sorry.
And back to me. Yeah, so today, as we said already, we're talking about the Riviera palette. Got a little thumbnail in there, as usual. I did recreate one of the first looks I did out of drag, but in drag today, because it was my favorite look of the whole entire week. Second favorite, actually. But it was also the look that inspired me to do the Riviera palette for this week, because originally I was waiting for a J Tour wall and I was like, let me play around with one palette that's not in my bucket over here to do a 1 week 1 palette. And I came up with obviously the boy version of this that you've already seen. And I just love these cool tone blues and how it all like looked together. Color story. So as you know from my Madison Beer one, if you watch that, not really a fan of the pinks, but they're good. They did stain my eye the day I used the pinks. Just the deep, the rich pink. That was the reason why. As you can tell, I love the white in this. I had to use it a lot before this. One of the shades that caught me out was the shade. If I read the name, I probably would have got it. But like from here, and I think on camera it does too, it looks like a nice, rich brown shade. Kind of a moment, but actually is a plum purple color that matches these two blues up here so well. And I literally, the first day I even put it on, I didn't even realize. Ignore the foundation difference line. I know it's bad. It's actually the same day as my Madison Beer palette, so that's why makeup doesn't really look too much different. Just the eyes. She took off Madison's eyes, put on Riviera's. I really like it because it gave me a challenge, because like I love monotoned, sorry, word, colored looks. Like I like one color, but I can like 4 or 5 different shades. That's why I love big palettes that have like loads of colors that match and coordinate. This does have matching colors and coordinating colors, but also doesn't. Like nothing really goes with this blue, except for this blue. But then you can't have just a blue shimmery moment, can you? But the look I actually did with these two blues and the purple and then the white liner, I love, absolutely love. It was one of my favorite looks of the entire, it was my favorite look of the entire week. And like, because of this palette, it pushed me a lot more to do a lot more creative looks than what you've probably seen in the Jade and the Madison Beer palettes. I really enjoyed everything in here except for the thing, because it stained my lid. Like aggressively as well. It wasn't like ew, you're a bit pinker. It was like it looked painful. It wasn't, but it just looked painful. But I don't really mind that because I wear makeup every day now. Do you know what I mean? It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills formula. If you know what that's like, you know they're good. You know they're pigmented. They blend out fairly nicely. If you go in very heavy, they will beat your ass basically. So you have to go in lightly, slow the time. But they are so beautiful once you get the hang of them. Thank you for watching.